Hey guys, welcome back. Do you guys see my freaking thumb? I just cannot win for losing. And sorry that band-aid all busted and rusted and crusty. But yeah, so this week is a really chill week. And this week I chose I think it's called a Bitty Kit by Glam Planner. I do not know the name of this kit. I don't remember. But it only comes with 2 sheets. And I supplemented it with some Simply Gilded Washi. And then I pulled out some of my overlays from Rose Colored Days. And I'm just going to do like silver and gold in this spread here. So I set up the sidebar already off camera and then came back to kind of do a day by day. So Monday, I ended up calling out. That was, excuse me, that was day 5 of me having the flu. I ended up getting the flu, and it was crazy because I was at work, and all of a sudden, the symptoms just like hit me. That was like the craziest thing I've ever had happen in my life. So I called out since it was still only day 5, and then I did like a follow-up video conference that my job has for its employees to kind of see, okay, where do I go from here? I'm supposed to go back to work this weekend, so I wanted to make sure, everything would be okay. Um, I ended up being told I didn't have to take any more of the Tamiflu. I took it for the 5 days, and that was it. So I'm happy about that because I was sick of taking meds. So taking it for that, my head was hurting. Taking it for aches, taking it for fever. How the nurse gonna get sick? Like what kind of shenanigans is that? So I ended up just calling out, and I kind of try to take a easy. Sorry, that's what I have now. It's just this cough. It sucks. Um, so I did go ahead and I filmed this since I knew I was gonna eventually just do a voiceover. Just so I can have something to put out this week. I'm trying to be consistent even if I'm not like completely 100%. Well, I mean, not just to be putting stuff out there because I'm trying to be consistent in planning in my planner, even though I don't have a lot of plans. If you get what I'm saying, I bought the planner to use for planning and fell into this lovely community of using stickers to plan. So I just want to be as consistent as possible, and I'm also trying to use my stash. I did go ahead and I actually set up all of my kits for the rest of the current planner I have, which I have the July to June Erin Codren Life Planner. So I kind of set all those up, and then I have a whole bunch of kits for. I got some spring ones, I got summer ones, I got fall ones, I got winter ones, I got holiday ones. I have a lot of stuff. So I'm trying to be as consistent as possible. So I did do my little I filmed this. Um I ended up not editing it until later because I had to run out. So I'm also really trying to commit with paying off my debt, almost everybody else is. And one of the things that I did, which I feel bad because, I love my trainer. He's like one of my good friends now. And I feel bad because it's also part of his job. But, there's always a workaround. So I told him that I was going to have to stop paying for sessions for a while just so I can get everything on track. So I said, okay. He's like, well, you come in and just talk to the person to cancel it. And I'm like, oh, you think they'll let me call? Because I was texting him because, I still had the flu. And this was like over the weekend or something. And he said, you can try or whatever. So I did call and they said, oh, no, you have to come in. We have to see you to make sure it's really you. Blah, blah. Okay, so yesterday, and it was crazy because yesterday was like really nice outside where I live. Excuse me, guys. And I went outside like with a mask on, all bundled up and stuff because I'm like, I don't want to go out here like all the crazy people do and have on all their, summertime like clothes and end up getting sick again. So I went to the gym looking all crazy. And the guy who I needed to talk to is also a trainer and happened to be training someone at that moment. So he couldn't see me. I'm like, okay, so what does this mean? Oh, well, the girl was like, oh, we'll take down your phone number and he'll call you. Okay, so does that mean I need to come back because, I really wasn't trying to come out the first time. And now you're telling me he can't even see me. So, sorry. She said, no, we saw you in person. It's okay. He saw you in person because he happened to walk over to his desk or whatever the case may be. So I was like, all right, fine. And I gave him my phone number, gave him my name. She wrote down my membership number. So, okay, he'll call you. Well, he didn't call me yesterday. Today is down Tuesday when I'm doing this voiceover. And he didn't call me as of yet today. So if he does not call me by tomorrow morning, I may have a whole conniption. But I am going to call back because, I'm trying to make sure this is done and processed before I get charged for it, And as of right now, I'm only doing like one session because I was so behind in all of my sessions. And I found out that, I've used a good amount of them and I don't have a lot. So, but even still, like, I don't want to have to be charged again. I'm sorry. Went off on a whole little tangent. So that's what I ended up doing. Also ended up just going to CVS to get a new toothbrush. So when I'm done this sickness, I can change my toothbrush and get some Mucinex for this cough. And I wanted to go like other places, but I said it's probably not a good look considering I still had this mask on. So I just coming back home. Tuesday, I ended up doing a lot of the laundry actually on Monday, and I was supposed to go to a meeting tonight, but I don't really think it's a good idea. And then I woke up with a migraine, which is kind of still teetering at this moment. Anybody else get migraines? These are like the freaking devil. So, I'm not going to that, but I ended up like I just cleaned the tub yesterday and I wore myself out completely. Like when they say take it easy, literally, like you have to take it easy. And I think that's like the thing about, I know for me, but I think for women in general, a lot of times we feel like we just can't stop. We just have to keep going. So, kudos to all of those that may be, mom or people who have to take care of people all the time and, still be busting their butt even though they sick. It's crazy. And as I was doing this spread, I saw, oh, Sunday is International Women's Day. So for Wednesday, where I put the nope sticker, I just put, things that I feel like a lot of times women tend to do to themselves, like when they're trying to dream big or do something different. We kind of like start doubting ourselves and, kind of sit around. We may start pitying ourselves or feeling depressed about ourselves or whatever the case may be. So I just put that there as like a midweek, inspirational, lift me up or whatever the case may be. For Thursday, I just put down one of the Build Do stickers. And I figure I might as well start using them things since they're always in most of the kits that I use. And that's going to be my actual membership for the gym. And I'm considering if I'm going to cancel that or not either because Lord knows I've been paying for it and I rarely go. So I really need to figure out my life here. And then, like I was saying earlier, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I go back to work. So I usually don't do a lot. I probably won't plan a lot. So I decided to use some of these die cut stickers that I have from Capital Chic that you can pick up from Michael's. And I just put them on the weekend. And really, that was it. Like, I wanted to like put a representation of all the different types of women that are in my life. I have Hispanic women in my life, white women in my life, Muslim women in my life, Christian women in my life, African American queens in my life. Like, I have so many like great influences in my life, and I am so appreciative of all of them. I love them to death. I love what they contribute to my life. Like, I don't know where I would be without them. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.